So, this past week has been interesting for me. Only because I'm quite jealous of Walmart. Uh, the reason I'm jealous of Walmart is because since I also work in like a retail store, uh, I, I don't get to wear kilts when I'm working in said retail store. I work in one similar to Walmart, but I'm not a Walmart employee, so I don't get to wear a kilt to work. And this upsets me. Uh, so anyway, welcome everybody to Satanist Philip Traum and Satanist Naadia Snow presents uh, episode 3 on Walpurgisnacht Eve. I'm not really. I'm halfway here right now. It's unfortunate. Well, in in this week's episode, we have an interesting one. We're going to be talking about indoctrination of children. Going along this same route, we're going to be in Satan's Beast. We're going to be talking about Satanists suing a PA school district after a rejection of a club. And then we're going to be talking about an execution. In Satanic Media, we're going to be talking about Rosemary's Baby. So this should be an interesting episode for everybody tonight. Started it a little earlier. I've been sitting on this for 2 weeks now. Only because, I haven't been feeling. I thought I would try a new format where we would wait 2 weeks per episode. So that way we can get more in depth in our research, which makes things a little more inconsistent as how they are now. But yeah, unfortunately Naadia cannot make it with us tonight due to unfortunate circumstance. What? But anyway, I'm Philip Traum. We're gonna get into our first segment, which is what do I fucking call these segments? Satanic Tough Love. We're gonna have some Satanic Tough Love. It is hard to do this by myself. Shut the fuck up. Alright, so we're gonna be talking about indoctrination of children. Now, I don't know. So, for me, the term of indoctrination of children mainly stems to having children do something that they have no idea what to believe in yet, or what doing yet. Like, say, well, this is a good example. So when I was a kid, I was baptized into the Christian church, specifically the Catholic sect of Christianity. That's a perfect example of indoctrination of children. Now, up to that point, I had no idea of what God is, what all that stuff is. Only because, again, I'm a kid. I don't think about this kind of stuff. You know, and kids get suckered into that a lot. You know, you got protests with kids, or another specific example, uh, the month of June. You got pride parades. You got adults making their kids wear pride flags and stuff, and they have no idea what the fuck is going on. You can't force kids to do something they have no idea what they're doing with, essentially. And this really pisses me off to see that what should be sane adults are doing this to their kids. Yeah, whatever, they did it back in the day. To some extent they're doing it now, but still doing it to not at some extent. Ah, shoot. It's obvious I'm not prepared to do an episode alone. This is bad. Anyway, when kids don't have an idea what kind of belief systems to believe in, and you're just gonna force them into one that they do not understand, you're part of the fucking problem. Let kids find out on their own. You know, that's the whole point of growing up. And if they fuck up, they fuck up. That's on them. You know, you can teach them to learn from it. But don't teach them things that they are not ready to understand yet. I hope I'm making myself clear. You know, because you got kids being baptized into shit they don't understand. You got other kids being suckered into shit they don't understand. Hell, even life, they don't even understand that yet. And that goes on for most of their life. They don't know what they're going to be doing in life. It's really, really freaking stupid. Alright, let's head into our next topic, which is Satan Speaks. So, as always, I'm going to be reading a summary of these news articles. If you want to read more about more of these articles, the links are in the description of the video. Satanists will sue PA school system for rejecting an after-school Satan club. Now this already tells me it has the Satanic Temple written all fucking over it. Because only the Satanic Temple would be stupid enough to fucking do this and make it say after-school Satan club. But one of the main reasons Satanism is seen as a religion now is because of the Satanic Temple doing this stupid ass shit. Which is fucking stupid because it was a religion before all that shit. And now you're just gonna... But back then, I guess it was just seen as a cult and we're all devil worshippers and shit. That's not... No. Alright, anyway. Public school board members in Pennsylvania banned the formation of a non-Christian club in at a northern elementary school after angry parents complained it would allow evil into the school. The proposal to form an after-school Satan club was struck down on a 8-1 vote by the Northern York County School District Board Tuesday night. After-school Satan clubs aren't about indoctrination. That's because in 2001, the Supreme Court said that all public schools are limited public forms, were forbidden from discriminating on the basis of religion. That means if a school allows the formation of extracurricular clubs, then a religious one that follows all the rules can't be banned. Lucian Greaves, co-founder of the Satanic Temple, told a local reporter that the vote was indicative of a school board that has no idea what its limits are and its function is. The first meeting in which the York County School Board discussed the Satanic Temple's request to open an after-school Satan club took place on April 12th, and there was no angry mob, not yet any sign of community uproar. Used the idea of public hearing, one that was not within their rights to begin with an effort to harass, intimidate, and inconvenience us away from our request to hold an after-school club. Now, this right here, they say they're threatening to school, this particular Philadelphia school district. But then again, if you look at any legal suing that the TST has ever done, you're gonna see that they fucking lost every lawsuit that they have put out. And, you know, it just proves that they're a bunch of fucking idiots. They say it's not about indoctrination of children, but that is exactly what it is. Because if you have an after-school God club, it's about the same fucking thing. Shit. I guess I'm losing some interconnection. Great, my internet's being a butt. That's fun. Alright, well. Okay, it's stream back up. Hopefully it's still up. Oh man, this is 2 weeks ago happening all over again. This is messed up. Anywho, let's head on to the next article before I get into a big rant. Because the Satanic Temple is a fucking problem. And they see themselves as the same as Satanists, which, to be fair, they are, but they're doing... I can't really say they're doing it wrong. But they're doing it in a way which I personally frown upon. And that's just me. They can do whatever the fuck they want. It's their life. Whatever. Anyway, let's head on to the next article. Melissa Lucio's execution. Why her supporters say she is innocent. Melissa Lucio's execution. Why her supporters say she is innocent. And Lucio is scheduled to be executed for the death of her 2-year-old daughter. Lucio is scheduled to be executed next week for a crime she says she didn't commit, one may not have even occurred. So that would have been this week at some point. So let's continue on. No court has ever considered the new evidence of Melissa Lucio's innocence, says Vanessa Potkin, director of special litigation at the Innocence Project and one of Lucio's attorneys. The case hinges on an interrogation of Lucio conducted 2 hours after Maria died, during which officers tried to get Lucio to confess to hurting her daughter. Witness testimony from one of Maria's siblings about the 2-year-old's fall down an uneven staircase 2 days before her death never made it before the jury, and expert witnesses were not allowed to testify on reasons why Lucio might have made a false confession. Lucio's attorneys say Villalobos wanted to make an example of Lucio to prove he was tough on crime. Cameron County District Attorney Louis Sands, I am butchering these names, and if you are these people and you're listening, I am so sorry. Who was not the DA at the time of Lucio's trial, told Texas lawmakers last week that he would move to delay Lucio's execution if the Board of Pardons and Paroles rejects calls for clemency and the courts don't intervene. Now, whether or not you did it, baby's still dead. I honestly think that she did do it, possibly. It's not a full statement like, oh yeah, she did it, she didn't do it type thing. It's like that one situation early last year, where they claimed the dog suffocated their child. It was either a 2-month-old or a 4-month-old child to death because the father was taking a nap, and where the fuck was the mother? I don't know what to really say about this. It's ridiculous. Because I really don't know what to say. Look, if you did do it, and you did it consciously, you do deserve to be in jail. But at the same time, it's a baby. You deserve to be executed. But if you didn't do it, that child still died. And you're gonna just say you don't know how it died? You should have been fucking watching it. And then you're gonna say, oh, I didn't do it, but then later go say you did do it. If you weren't around for that child's death, you're a neglectful parent, so yes, you're still involved in the death of that child. So, if you're gonna go around and say you didn't do it or did do it, that's on you. I really can't say more. And it's fucked that you're gonna just try and lie about it. Alright, we're gonna head on to our next and final topic, because I really have nothing more to say about it. So, next we're going to be talking about Rosemary's Baby. Now, I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie and just recently the TV series. So let me get up a. What? If you guys don't know what Rosemary's Baby is, the movie is a 1968 horror drama. I think it's more of a. Suspenseful drama, because you pretty much don't know what's gonna happen next. The movie was based off the 1967 novel by the same name. So I'm just gonna be reading the film description. It's pretty much the same as the books, but here it is. A young wife comes to believe that her offspring is not of this world. Wife is Rosemary Woodhouse and her struggling actor husband Guy moved to a New York City apartment building with an ominous reputation and odd neighbors Roman and Minnie Castevet. When Rosemary becomes pregnant, she becomes increasingly isolated and the diabolical truth is revealed. Now,